a lurker?
Ooh.
Thank you, guy. And as we enter the pistol round, it will be neither side. They both have a full 10-man team. And counter terrorists, if you just rush the mid, then you can counter whatever the terrorist team is doing. And what they are doing is probably an A push. We are about to see. Flashy goes down, and there's a lurker. He has cowboy guns, and he has friends as well. I find Dissipate, but yes, I'm a grill. Lines up the P250 kill on my skull. And this will mean that the counter-terrorist team will get obliterated, as the counter-terrorists were not able to even hold on to the remainder of the site. And what was that, Dane? I did not catch what you said.
Say your Twitch name's literally your channel so I can follow you.
Sure, here you go, guy. I'll actually type it for you.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Copy paste works.
There you go, guy. Coming back to the action, however, the bomb was planted, and we do have one lone hero alive. He did have a co-pilot, and was Potato Tap Tap, but he instead went down after lining up 2 kills prior to his death. And Dan's was unable to come through as the Deagle, a failed GMR, took him down. And the terrorists will both get the plant money and the victory as we proceed onwards. Now keep in mind we did have... Keep in mind we did have a lever in the middle of that CT round. So we do have a new player, and it will be Ottoman, who starts off with only $1,000 as he joined in right as the round started. And there are 2 terrorists, 3 terrorists pushing the main line. Is there anyone in Squeaky? We don't know yet.
One Squeaky.
Apparently one Squeaky.
The checkers.
Meanwhile, the bomb is on its way to Bravo. And hi, guys. Holy Esposito is getting picked off by Dane and someone else. And Dane and Nader, thank you for the follow, guy.
Dan's gets taken down.
And the bomb, meanwhile, is planted at B, as we did see the bomb over there across the map dimly. So despite the heavy aggression shown on the A-side push, and indeed the terrorists will take it, it's going to instead be... Instead going to be... Oh, no! B-Man with the lineup in the one-shot. Thought we had time to rotate, but instead we did not. We took a little bit too much time in heaven. And because of that, B-Man went completely insane and lined up the 5 kills. Terrorists leading 2-0 as we enter the all-important AWP round.
Get the 8-0 drain?
I don't know, HWM. I have seen in a multiple 8W... Wow. I do not have words today. I've seen multiple 8-round 2-0 victories when I was on the Operation Bloodhound group, but after rotating here, I do not know. Casuals can be very one-sided. This all depends on how many heroes are on both teams. And since this is a new server, I will start calling those out after maybe like round 7 or so. Nonetheless, one terrorist holding on. Hi, guy. 2 terrorists gaining control of checkers. And there's going to still be a guy here. Somewhere over the rainbow. Or not. 8 on 5. And we're going to push past where we know there are terrorists. Hi, guy. Thank you for not shooting me. You are so polite. Never mind. He changed his mind. He wanted to kill me. Nope, he threw down his guns. Okay, we can respect it. We will leave the site. And now we will re-enter. He's grabbed guns now, so he's ready to kill me, but he decided against it. He went for the non-violent approach, and the bomb is not at B. Awkward moments indeed. As Mr. Oh! Was not expecting Dovaborn there with the AK. He does, in fact, connect 109 and 1. And it will be the end of me. Keep in mind that this is... Keep in mind that as this is not a professional cast, but rather an amateur one, I do not have a staff. I don't have observers to control my camera, and in fact I am playing the game. So while I am alive, I sometimes will focus on my own gameplay, rather than calling out what's happening. Additionally, if I am, for instance, covering the topics or answering questions, then I will not necessarily be calling out the action, such as B-Man picking up Dane. Nonetheless, terrorists, they have pushed aggressively into B. Surprise, surprise. The counter-terrorists, meanwhile, committing a lot to the A defense have managed to at least hold on to that. And the terrorists, meanwhile, are looking to take me down. And I am not able to line up a single kill with this MP9, despite the running and gunning. And it will be desiccating my life, and making it an 8-7 game. 7-all now as B-Man slowly gets his offensive engaged and online. Meanwhile, the Holy Espositas takes down Ottoman, but Tortoise and Patraz getting a double kill right there, making it happen. But B-Man, he wants to be the top fragger. He wants to be that guy. He has 3 kills to his name. He finds a 4th one. He's looking for the 5th. He gets it. But finally, Bob Eating Chicken with the Scar 20 picks him off with a simple body shot. And with the through the wall check on Squeaky, he will find Mr. Mustache, and just like that, the counter-terrorists are on the board. 1-3.
Let's go, people!
And I did shout you out, Danator. I shouted out in chat when you followed.
I will be
yeah.
your staff if you would like. Joking.
Throwing flashbang.
How many Twitch followers do you have?
Twitch followers, well, I'm sitting thereabouts at around 114. Not bad, given that I've only been streaming for like about a week. But I will take it. And apparently B-Man likes something more than pro commentary. Oh, he means my amateur commentary. Thank you, Guy. As nonetheless, we get back into the action. No early kills coming in. We're trying to... Oh, that's Yes, I'm a Grill and Mr. Mustache. They're both really good at distance fighting. And so we immediately flee from that action. But hold on. A side is falling. We have to hold on to mid. We have to hold on to the A side itself. And if we lose the mid, then the terrorists could come from whatever direction they please. They could come up behind us. They could move through to our spawn as the mid line goes all the way to CT. And likewise connects all the way to T. And you know what? We are going to take a risk and pay for it with our lives. The Holy Asbestos Baby Eater connecting with the AWP and with Potato Tap Tap also getting eliminated. It's okay. We have Dance. He lines up a double. Bob Eating Chicken picked off B-Man, but luckily the good old HWM, previously a name changer, did in fact return on him. And it will be up to Dan's or Pancake. The number 2 and the number 2 both still up. And Junksy might have found Espetas, but Kevin found Junksy at range. And now it's a 2v3. Counter-terrorists might be behind on men, but they have bomb control, and they have time on their side. 30 seconds on the clock now. Dan's is just holding his angle, trying not to get shot from anyone pushing in, but his barrel is sticking out. And Dane is in the vent, so he doesn't see that the terrorists can easily regain the bomb site. And HWM, he goes for the shots, and now he's looking for the knife kill, but he's not going to get it as Dan's shoots him with the op in midair. Dan's saving the CT hopes and brings it close to a tie as we enter round 6. CT's behind 2-3. A 10-all start. And apparently Bang is going to shout out my YouTube channel. Thank you, Guy. But try not to get me in trouble. Shots getting fired. The flash goes down, and that's going to briefly quiet the Scar 20 here. Sorry about that. And we run out of bullets. One guy lurking in the corner. The Holy Espatas Baby Eater managing to make the angle work. Gets a double, as I did not know you could in fact camp in that corner. But he will finally get picked off by Potato Tap Tap. And Dan continuing to do what top fraggers do, and what top fraggers do is take down other top fraggers. Counter's looking good here. It will be a 3-3 trade, but Kevin finds Dan's, but Patraz finds Yes, I'm a Grill in retaliation. And now it's a 1v3. The Counters are going strong for this tie-up, but Manzia has managed to find her way all the way to CT spawn, finds one, but is oblivious to mid, but wait, the footsteps are made and the mistakes are also showing up, and it is now a 1v1. If this was Counter-Strike Source, you could place bets, but instead, you will just have to watch as Potato Tap taps his way to a kill on the Scar 20. Counters tie it up 3-all as we enter the 7th round.
Let's go!
About midway through the game, we'll go ahead and check out who is exactly leading which teams. On the CT side, we have Potato Tap Tap. He's 12-5, he's got a 2.0 KDR, and he has a good co-pilot in the form of OO Dans. He is at 10-4 himself. On the counter-terrorist side, however, B-Man has a nearly 3.0 KDR. Puncake is 2.0. So B-Man might be a better carry than Potato Tap Tap, but the consistency of both teams is in question. Which team can beat out which team? And the terrorists, meanwhile, have claimed the bomb site and have planted the Bob. They're doing what they can. What they can is rush towards forklift/truck. Two guys now pushing against A. And they have managed to claim a site. No is the answer as Dane guns down HWM. And we don't really have time to do the full rotation, so we will get ourselves killed by going there. And now, here we are, exposed. We've picked down one, but not two, as the Deagle shots come in. But it's not going to be the... Oh, it might be the Deagle. No time left, though. No time at all to defuse, and we're trying, but we are dead. Goodbye, world. Terrorists win, and they will take the lead 4-3.
Grab your gear and let's go. Decom is out.
Once again, a fairly quiet start. The first chances for an op shot in the mid coming in, and no one. Nope. Petron's getting picked off on the B of push. And the counter-terrorists have once again made a tactical error. How much will it cost them this time? Possibly a lot, as the bomb plant starts to orient itself up. And there will be a Molotov coming in from the terrorist defenders. They don't want the CTs to push out just yet. And because of that, we'll have one AK survive and not take me down. Dovaborn trying to do what he could, but sadly could not stand up to this gun. And that means the bomb is indeed planted on Bravo. And we can hear the beep, beep, beep. But it is indeed slowly intensifying, slowly speeding up, and apparently frames are getting worse. Heaven gets cleared out. But one guy is way up there. One guy is on the left. He's cleaning house. And the terrorists look to continue on with their lead. They have the 4v3 advantage, 4v2 now. But the no-scope op-shot of Dan's will at least take out some of the survivors as the bomb goes off, and the terrorists win 5-3. Alright, the terrorists are down a man this next round, and this is going to be an opportunity for the counter-terrorists to show up, but the counter-terrorists to play well and exploit the opening. They're not going to make the same mistakes they made last round. Indeed, they are not. At least that is the plan, and hopefully, with people following me, we will ensure that no bomb site goes uncovered. Looking on down the line.
Smoke.
Flashbangs come out, and the bomb is actually, is it mid? Is it Bravo? I'm not totally sure yet. It could be either of these things as we peek it. Bob is in fact going B, but the terrorists are still making a strong offensive here, and failed GMR going to take a little bit of damage for missing that op shot. And it's going to be down to a 3v5. Terrorists, they still have Bob control. And they're not quite sure if they want to play the mid or play the bomb site. Bomb down mid, B site rather. And it will be failed GMR getting picked off by the AUG. Last one is A site. And it's a tense situation for him, but not so tense that he can in fact clutch, and while it was the top fragger, he will get eliminated by Bob Eating Chicken. Counter-terrorists looking to even the score as we enter round 10. No early kills just yet. The Bob site defenders getting ready. I'm not sure if that terrorist saw. He might have. But we will hold our angle. We will be resolute, and we will probably die from a shoulder peeker just to be really embarrassing. Meanwhile, the terrorists have deployed significant numbers towards A. They have at least 4 people committed to Canada, and we must defend the mother site. They're coming in with a vengeance. Terrorists in all positions, and that means we will get overrun. 5 attackers now getting control of good old A. And that means it's down to 2 lone men. RJ versus Ottoman. And I mean versus, I mean with. They're not fighting each other, but instead they are fighting the terrorists. And RJ, in an awkward situation, accidentally switches weapons, and that will allow Dovaborn the opportunity to eliminate him. And now it's up to Ottoman. He's looking for that scout shot, but he misses, as he could not decide what level of magnification of scope he wanted. And now it's down to a pistol duel where neither side can quite make it happen, but the knife will come down from Mr. Mustache. And while he cannot aim at that well, he can stab at things that are directly in front of him. And that will mean that the terrorists will come out on top despite being down a man.
Can I get an orb?
6-4.
Yeah, give her a call.
Oh, thank you.
Counter terrorists.
Yes,
Again with a
girl.
10v9 advantage. And we're going to have to do what we can to hold on here. I know there's a way to climb up here. And I think it involves jumping around. Can we do it? Maybe? No is the answer. And by the time we come back around, the smokes will expire, and there's a guy on the forklift. Can we find 1? Can we find 2? The answer was no on 2, but yes on 1. And the terrorists are looking to take control of A site, but they are pushed back. And in general, the terrorists have been held off on all fronts as the good old confused face group holds on. But Kelvin is looking to prove us wrong as he takes down Dan's. He takes down Potato Tap Tap. He's taking out all the heroes. And with him and the top fragger as the 2 against 6, if anyone can do it, it will be this duo. As Kelvin has the gun of Silver Elite Champions, and that is the P90. It is the great skill equalizer. And so is the bottom fragger. He's looking for another kill. And he won't find it, as sadly the cowboy guns, the worst pistols to buy in the game, will take him down as well. But B-Man will get vengeance in the form of Ottoman, and that'll make this a 1v3. One guy is in the red. He doesn't even need to connect to the skull. He could even touchdown him, as he has the itchy grenade to do it. But he is trying to get to the Bob, and he realizes that there are actually people guarding it. And very embarrassingly, Bob Eating Chicken will take him down with the Negev. The troll face.jpg gun connecting and making it work as we enter round 12. Counters behind 5-6, but looking strong in that last round, and they are
Round 11.
still 1 man ahead of the terrorist team.
Throwing smoke.
My bad.
Meanwhile, the terrorists making a very questionable deployment here. Whoa!
Oh no, he was gonna knife. I
2
feel bad.
guys left. This bomb is slowly deploying towards A. But how soon can it rotate? Answer: the corner will be camped again by Holy Asbestos Baby Eater. And that means that we should probably just start shooting at that corner all the time. Especially now that he's stolen my hot mic
Grenade out.
and is using it to kill the enemy team. Once again, lurking in the corner. Choosing instead finally to run away, and B-Man is still alive. He's got an AK-47 case hardened. It's not a bad weapon.
Target spotted.
And the Baby Eater is continuing to be the pivotal player here. Thank you, Dabu. Potato Tap Tap finds B-Man, but Holy Asbestos retaliates on him, but RJ will have the final word and will work the body continuously with the AK bullets. And at that range, with that kind of caliber, Dan's will take out Dovaborn 98 and Op to the chest. We have a tie game here as we enter round 13, and that is not something you will always see. And am I going to do something with that talent? I don't know. Ideally, yes. But
You definitely should, dude.
you have to find those opportunities. So while I might have the skill, or at least the voice,
Oh, definitely the skill.
I still need to find the openings. Whether they be job openings, friendships,
Laying down
knowing the right people to talk to, and I cannot jump up, and instead I will take 11 damage in high AK. Oh, that's 2 people. I should have switched out to my other gun, and Kelvin will land the double headshot. But Dane retaliates with his own AWP shot on Optic Shane, but Dane now has a double kill. RJ continuing to work the AWP, and that will mean that the AWP, that 50 cal rifle, will come through, as it is now a 5v5. But Dovaborn has found an opening. He has found Defilade, and he is looking for an enfilade on the counter-terrorist team, but he will not get it, as Danz checks his flank and will destroy him in turn. Bomb down A site. Terrorists, they might have B, but they will need to come around, and now Tap has a Tap gun. He injured one. He tried to kill through the wall, and he will find Manzia Bang. And he's looking for more. He did wound one, but no! The holy asbestos baby, instead of electing to camp the corner in A site, came around to B and got an op kill. But she's looking away continuously, and that will mean that Dane will pick up the asbestos. But yes, I'm a Grill picks up Bob eating chicken, trying to flank. You keep in mind that Grills do have low hit points, as they're not even supposed to be biologically assembled in the first place. Normally they are in fact machines, and usually they don't even have an intelligence, much less the ability to fire guns, but nonetheless. Land some wounding shots, and now we have Dane trying to play peekaboo with an AWP. He's got 14 HP, but Grill only has 11, and with 10 seconds on the clock and no chance to reclaim the bomb in the time frame, it will be the counter-terrorists that secure the victory in round 13 and looking to shut down the terrorists here on Cash Casual.
Let's get this done.
You know, I already had a game of the day, but this one is going to be competing for it, I have to admit. But nonetheless, 10-10 now. Danz and B-Man, both performing exceptionally well. Tap and Asbestos Baby Eater also performing the same, and Dane and Yes I'm a Grill also. Man, the teams are so even. It's not even coming down to a skill versus team composition. Both sides have their heroes, much like in the Clone Wars. And we make one terrorist flash and run away. Kevin is going to survive because I cannot fire the FAMAS. And he's going to be getting out of there as quickly as he humanly can. Counterterrorists might have control of A, but do they have control of B? Wait, they don't even have control of A. And now my position is given away. And we'll have to sneak on down. Meanwhile, B has been lost as B-Man does his work on the bomb site of his choice. Oh, please, I'm so sorry. Holy Asbestos was waiting for the creep out, and indeed I pushed forward. 109 in 4 will do it, but the bomb is down. The bomb is down in a unrecoverable location here in Casual, and it is down on boost. That means it's all up to an elimination victory. Holy Asbestos and Optic Shane. Holy Asbestos and nobody, as the terrorists lose it out.
Good game.
6 rounds
Awesome
to 8.
game.
Counter-terrorists win.
Operation
MVPs for
Breakout.
both sides are going to be B-Man. He played B and he nearly made it happen, but he had no bomb. And we are going to a map really quickly. I won't get my shoutouts.